Hello everyone. In continuation with the previous video of elimination method, I'm taking a quick recap of a question where the variable was in the denominator. So how to change that system of linear equation into simpler form so that it can be further solved using elimination method. So as you can see here, the variable y is in the denominator. So what should we take it, how should we change it? To be precise, we'll suppose that let 1 upon y equals to b. So we are going to rewrite this equation by replacing 1 upon y as b. Okay. So that will become as 4x, sorry, not here b, it's 15, mistake. Okay. 4x plus 6v equals to 15. That is going to be the first equation. Okay. Now the second one, I can write it below itself. So 6x minus 8 times 1 upon v equals to 14. So that becomes 6x minus 8v equals to 14. Right. Now what we need to do is we need to solve this further using elimination method. Now in this case, you can take either v variable, make it equal, or you can take the x variable and make it equal. So if you go for x variable, the LCM will be 12, right? So this is how we will solve it further. So this was just a quick recap. If the variable is in the denominator, then how to go about it. Now this question had only one variable in the denominator. But if I have a question where the heading says that it's a special case because we have to reduce and change it into a simple form. Now, why it's a special case? I'm having both the variables in the denominator. And this time it's u and v, so we can suppose it as a and b. Okay, when both the variables are in the denominator, we have to suppose for both the things. So let's suppose as 1 upon u as a and 1 upon v as b, correct? So let's rewrite the equation in form of a and b. Okay, so this becomes 15 times 1 upon u plus 2 times 1 upon v equals to 17. That is 15a plus 2b equals to 17. That's my first equation. Second equation, it's 1 upon u. No coefficient, 1 upon v, again no coefficient, is equals to 36 by 5. So that becomes a plus b equals to 36 by 5. Now one thing, I have a number also in the variable in the denominator. So what should I do? Yes, I have to multiply the whole equation by that number. So I have to multiply 5 because the denominator is 5. So 36 by 5. Correct? So what will happen? 5a plus 5b equals to 36 upon 5 times 5. So the 5 gets cancelled. So you get 5a plus 5b is 36. That's our equation number 2. Okay. Now I think I'll be working on variable a because it's 15a and 5a. It's more easy to make them equal. Okay. So I'll multiply equation 1. Oh, I'm sorry. Multiply equation 1 by 3. Why? It was, sorry, equation 2 by 3. Mistake. 2 by 3. Okay. Why? Because equation 1 has 15a and equation 2 has 5a. So we are multiplying by 3. 3 times 5a plus 5b equals to 36. Okay. So I'm going to further write it down. So this will become a 15a plus 15b equals to 36 times 3, which will be a 108. That is my equation 3. Okay. So now 15a and 15a, because my first equation was also having a 15a. You can cross check that. Right? Both are 15a. Same sign. So what should I do? Yes, subtract. So we'll mention that here. Subtract 2, equation 2 and 3. which I'll be doing on the right side. Okay. So this becomes 15a plus 15b equals to 108. Let's write down the first equation, which is 15a. Sorry. Plus 2b equals to 17. Now what is the rule if you are going to subtract? Yes, the bottom equation, the sign should change. So this will become a minus. Cancel it off and put a minus and then a minus, right? So you can just remove it off and say minus. So this will become 0. This will be a 13b and this will be a 1. Yes, 91. So b equals to 91 upon 13. I'm sorry. Which is 7. Right? Clear? Next, we are going to do is finding a. So we'll put b equals to 7 in, let's say, equation 2. Okay, so 5a plus 5b equals to 36. So 5a plus 5 times 7 equals to 36. Correct? So 5a plus 35 equals to 36. So what I'm going to get here? Yes, so it will be 5a equals to 1 because 35 will go on the other side. So 36 minus 35 is 1. So a is 1 upon 5. So what did we get as a b? B was 7, right? And a is 1 by 5. Clear? So now are we done with this? Is it the final answer? No, because we have to find u and v. So the last step will be what? Yes, we'll say 1 upon u is equal to a, right? So a is what? 1 upon u is equals to, my a is 1 upon 5. So cross multiply. The 5 will go up here and u will go up here. So 5 is equals to u. Clear? Next, 1 upon v is equals to b. What is my b? It is 7. Okay, so what happens the other way around? Just switch over the place. So bring the 7 down and b up. So you get 1 by 7 is equals to b. Okay, am I clear? So this is how we solve it. Am I clear? Hope this is clear. So this is the main step. Please do not forget to substitute the value of the assumed a and b variable into the main variable of the equation. Am I clear? So it's just the reciprocal, to be more clear. Reciprocal means the multiplicative inverse. 1 by 5 becomes 5 and 7 becomes 1 by 7. Hope this is clear. I'm just going to give you the hint for the other two equations. Okay. So here we'll say let 1 upon x is equals to a, 1 upon y equals to b. So what is my first equation? 2 times 1 upon x plus 5 times 1 upon y is equals to 1. So that becomes 2a plus 5b equals to 1. You can take u and v, you can take a, b, any variable which you want to select. There is no hard and fast rule. Okay. Next is 60 times 1 upon x plus 40 times 1 upon y is equals to 19. So I get 60a plus 40b is equals to 19. So now you'll do elimination for a, b, find the variable a and b, and then just do the reciprocal, you'll get your x and y. Okay. Next question. Now this is a little bit twisted because I have a root x and a root y, that too in the denominator. But we'll go with the same method. What is that? Let 1 upon root x is equals to a and 1 upon root y is equals to b. So what is my first equation going to happen? 2 times 1 upon root x plus 3 times 1 upon root y is equals to 2. So that becomes 2a plus 3b equals to 2. Right? You can take uv also, whichever is comfortable, you can go for that. Okay, next is 4 times 1 upon root x minus 9 times 1 upon root y is equals to minus 1. So that will change as what? Yes, 4a minus 9y, I'm sorry. Yes, that will change as 4a minus 9b is equals to minus 1. Now, which variable you want to work out? I think I'll go for B, because 9B and 3B, it's more easier, and there's a plus and a minus, so it's more easier, right? So let's do that. So I'm going to do it somewhere here. Okay, so I'll write down multiply, equation, which one? 1 by 3. Equation 1 by 3, because 3 times 3 is going to be a 9. So I'll get 3 times 2a plus 3b is equals to 2. So which gives us a 6a plus 9b equals to 6. That's my equation 3. Correct? Now 3 and 1, 9b and 9b. This is plus, this is minus. So I should add, right? Add 2 and 3. Okay, so let's add 6a plus 9b is equals to 6. 6a, sorry, second equation is 4a, I'm sorry. Yeah, it will be a 4a minus 9b is equals to minus 1. Add, so no change of sign. This will be a 10a and that is equals to a 5. Correct? So I'll get what? A equals to 5 upon 10, which is equals to half. Am I clear? Okay. Let's take the next. Let me substitute the value of A in equation 1. So put A equals to half, not 1, I'll take 2 in equation 2. Okay. So that will be equals to what? 4 times half minus 9b equals to minus 1. So this cancels off when you get a 2. 2 minus 9b is equals to minus 1. When the 2 goes there, it will be a subtraction. So minus 1, minus 2. Correct? So that will become a minus 9b is equals to minus 3. So b is minus 3 upon minus 9, which is a 1 by 3. Am I clear? Okay. So now what we need to do? We got a and we got a b. So we just have to find x and y. But it's this time it's root x and root y. So we'll say 1 upon root x is equals to 1 upon a. Sorry, a. My mistake. Okay. So that means 1 upon root x is equals to half. Cross multiply, so 2 goes up and root x goes up. If I want to remove the root x, I have to square it. So 2 square equals to x. So 4 is equals to x. Okay. Next. I'll do what? 1 upon root y is equals to b. So 1 upon root y equals to 1 by 3. Cross multiply, so 3 is equals to root y. Square it, so you will get y as what? Yes, 9. Hope this was clear.